Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, HollywoodShono here, about to give you another Injustice 2 video. And this video will be finally leveling up Arkham Knight Batman up to level 60. As you guys know, I have been trolling Arkham Knight Batman since I got the card. Thank you, NetherRealm, for that, by the way. But I still hate patch 1.6. Hopefully 1.7 will be better. Now, when I did a little test run earlier for YouTube, I noticed I was about 1/3 of the way to actually hitting level 60. Those of you guys that saw the tweet or the post on Instagram will also see that I was super close to getting Arkham Knight Batman to level 60, but I did not actually do the resource mission for the day. So we're currently gemming the resource mission, which costs 60 gems plus the energy, and you get roughly 60,000 XP. You get about 15,000 XP for actually clearing all 12 sim missions. Now, obviously, you do get a slight bonus if you're using cards other than Arkham Knight Batman, like if you're using the specific class. Like, these are Might ones, so Mythic Wonder Woman would actually get a bigger boost. Now, I've told people that I am not leveling Arkham Knight Batman until I can actually take him up to level 60. Keep in mind, I do have over 1,200 of these XP capsules, and if we're actually short level 60, which I don't think we will, we'll actually do a couple fights in the campaign until we actually get it. So all the replays are gone. We're going to go into our roster, and first off, I'm going to show you guys my sexy level 1 Arkham Knight Batman, who actually made it decently through the roster. As you can see, there are 16 cards that are actually worse than Arkham Knight Batman currently. So my roster still has a little bit of work to do. Now, let's go to the back of the list. We're going to level up Arkham Knight Batman from level 1 all the way up to level 60. And we had a technical issue the last time we did this, so we're going to try it again. And you guys can see Arkham Knight Batman gains about 670 threat per level up. So that's over 30,000 threat over the course of these level up. I believe it's like 36,000 threat. So we have over 1,200 capsules to do, and we're going to skip the tech capsules till the end. We're currently at level 7 with Arkham Knight Batman at 23,043 threat. Now we're at 24,396. But keep in mind, Arkham Knight Batman is going to be my second highest threat character if he is able to get up to level 60 in one session of XP capsules. And he'll be slightly above Enraged Bane. Even though Enraged Bane has more defense, Arkham Knight Batman does have slightly higher gears, as he does have one gear at level 40. And none of his specials are leveled up. So the big significance between a level 1 special and a level 60 special, especially when it comes to Arkham Knight Batman, obviously you're losing probably 300% damage on the special, but also you don't get the stun factor. So the stun factor with Arkham Knight Batman is super significant because it allows for gross combos, and if you're running Dr. Fate, you can permanently stun somebody, basically. Especially at the 2-minute mark, so it's entirely gross and unfair. Like, there are a couple things that they do need to look at, and I think one of them being Arkham Knight Batman's stun, or the bomb, should not stun. I really think that's a change of life they need to make. Like, I get that the Flashes needs to stun. Like, all these abilities, yeah, stunning is cool, but it should not affect the second person. Like, if a Batman comes in, stuns, and knocks somebody out, and the stun portion hits a second person, why does that happen? I think it's okay if it hits the first person, but beyond that, why is it stunning a second person? I think that's absolute crap. Now, the way that Cyborg and Speed Force of Flash's stuns work and Telekinetic Gorilla Grodd is totally acceptable because stunning, yeah, it's a mechanic in the game and there are resists for it. And it's kind of funny that they have to add passives to a character, like, for example, Silver Aquaman, to actually protect against stuns. And it's also silly that Captain Cold has crit resistance. So, because of that, crit resistance is actually a really powerful stat when you have 50% of it, because the opponent's not going to be able to crit you very much. And as you guys know, that is a huge source of damage. So Arkham Knight Batman currently is level 30 at 37,946 threat, and this is where it glitched out the last time I tried doing this. So we're currently at level 31, and we're still only at level 3 capsule. So this is going to jolt up pretty quickly once we get up to 4, 5, and 6. So we're at 39,301 threat. Now we're at level 32. Now we're at the level 4 XP capsule, so this is going to jolt up quite a bit faster. 39,982 threat, so at level 34, we're going to hit 40,000 threat. So with that said, I'd like to thank my moderators, Brittany, for taking care of stuff in the stream. I really appreciate you, like always. Longtime follower and a loyal member of the Shono army. So we're at level 36, 42,017 threat. Now, I've talked about this before, and while it did suck spending 30 minutes to find a 500,000 threat team, I did like the whole challenge aspect when 80, 85,000 threat teams could find 200, 250,000 threat and actually beat them. One of the things I really appreciated from Injustice 1 is the fact that there are some skill variants within the game. Granted, if you run Killer Frost, Arkham Knight Batman, and Raven with Astro Harness, there's no skill involved because it's almost impossible to lose the fight. But the thing I liked about Injustice 1 is that everything, I think, overall is balanced. There are a couple moves that are unblockable, like if you combo Raven and catch her on the third hit, you have an unblockable attack. But I really like a lot of the mechanics of the game, and there's a lot of moments that even to this day bring out the adrenaline in me because, you know, there's some scenarios, and if you guys watched the Injustice 1 stream from the other day, you guys have seen when I was playing other teams, there were some situations where I was down and out, and I actually was able to make comebacks and win said fights. And who here has seen the Lightning Shield video from Black Adam when I did it with Arkham Knight Batgirl Nightmare difficulty, where I wiped out all 3 opponents with just them tagging in and hitting me. I thought that was really cool. I'd never seen that happen before. I did 2 in one video, and then I spiced it up and did 3, and I thought that was really badass. So we're currently at level 41, 45,404 threat for Arkham Knight Batman, and we're at level 41. We're right now into the level 4 XP capsules. We've only spent 545, and as you know, I have roughly 1,300 XP capsules, so we still have quite a bit to go within this. And some people are saying Injustice 1 is better, and I really think that the multiplayer is better in Injustice 1. I really think the whole top 1%, 2%, 3%, 4%, 5% is better than the current format because it needs a lot of work. I think there's too many ranks in Injustice 2, and I really think simplifying it to reduce the amount of ranks would help quite a bit. Like, if I get that there should be a couple ranks for like competitors and stuff for like people that are super low ranked, but why do you have Challenger as well? Challenger and Competitor. Get rid of one of the sets of ranks and increase the rewards for higher level ranks. That's not saying there should be a rank above the top 50. I think the top 200 in a whole is fine the way it is, but they really need to look over Elite 1, Elite 2, Elite 3, Elite 4, and hopefully this Dark Supergirl season gives them enough feedback to where they actually make those changes. So Arkham Knight Batman is currently level 45, 48,111 threat, and we have not used any of our Tech XP capsules yet, as we are purposely using all of our capsules before that, so you can get a more generic feeling for leveling up. So what do you guys expect to see when it comes to leagues? I know that a couple screenshots have been teased out because leagues were accidentally turned on for a few minutes. So people got to make their leagues and whatnot. But would you guys like to see a setup like Marvel Future Fight where there's a bunch of missions related to leagues? Would you like to see it kind of like DC Legends where there's a bunch of side stuff to do? Because really what I think is missing in Injustice 2 as a whole is the content in the game. Right now it's arena, campaign, resource missions, and a story mode you're never going to play more than once. Like, there needs to be more to Injustice 2 than arena. Like, I get that arena should be a big game mode, but we need more game modes in Injustice 2. I would like to see a live battle mode, I think that would bring a lot of freshness to Injustice 2. And I really think that it would work. You have 3 teammates, you control 1 player, they control 2 other players, and it's a separate leaderboards than the current arena that we have. And I think it would be great for the game. You'd see people teaming up together. You could actually see members from Doom, EK, Chaos, Injustice 2 BR, and the Shono League either working together or working against each other and just having fun. You could have actual clan league battles, and I think it would be good for the game. I don't know why NetherRealm has not tried to implement something like this. And so what if you have wait times for matchmaking? Like, if you have to wait 3 minutes for a match, big fucking deal. Look at high rank in Clash Royale. You have to wait 30 seconds to 2 minutes just for a match. So what's the difference? In Hearthstone, when you're at legend rank, you're not going to get a match right away. It might take 30 seconds to a minute to get a match. There's a lot of people playing, but we're just like Arena in Hearthstone. People don't mind wait times versus live events, and I think that having live multiplayer would definitely spice things up. You could be playing like the single player arena when your friends are on, like say members from Doom are at work or members from EK are going to school. You can play single player arena, and that would be perfectly fine. But I really think that Injustice 2 needs a multiplayer mode with live battles. They need something to be innovative. And I think that having live 3-on-3 battles may force companies into actually changing their game style. I think that would be a huge boost in NetherRealm. Yes, it's probably going to take a lot of code. It's going to take a lot of extra work that they probably don't want to do. But I would love to see live multiplayer. I think live multiplayer would spice up the game quite a bit. And those of you guys that don't believe me, look at some of the successful games on the top 10 grossing. If you want to search for yourself, just type in Injustice 2 mobile revenue. And there's a whole website that tells you all the revenue that games get daily. And Clash Royale, no surprise, is usually near the top. Pokemon Go at one point was near the top as well, but I think interest has died down a little bit. However, Clash Royale is still doing pretty strong. And Final Fantasy 15, if you guys have played Game of War, well, that game is a hungry money transaction game. But look at Marvel Contest of Champions versus Injustice 2. That right there alone shows you that if you put features into a game that actually make a game fun, people will spend money on it. A lot of people will spend money on Injustice 2 because they want to level up and gear up their favorite character, but really, what is the real point of that? You're spending money in a game that you don't own just to get your dick wet on bragging rights. I don't really see the huge point of that. Mostly, now, I get it. I've done that too. But what real accomplishment do you get? Hey, I spent $2,000 on a game, so my Dark Supergirl is maxed out. What is the point of that? Like, wouldn't you rather spend $2,000 on a desktop computer so you can make YouTube videos? I think there's a lot better things you can do than spending $2,000 to max out a Dark Supergirl, but that's just me. But then there are some people who spend $30,000 in Clash Royale to max out their Mega Knight, and why? I just don't get it. Like, I'd rather just buy it in the shop when it comes out and spend a lot less money, but your mileage may vary. So we're at level 56 without spending any Tech XP capsules, and we're at the level 6 generic Might Arcane capsules currently. So, are we going to hit level 60 with Arkham Knight Batman, or are we not? So, we're going to use all the Tech XP capsules. Yes, we do. Arkham Knight Batman has hit level 60. So, there you can see it right there. 58,273 threat. 1,423 capsules later. Arkham Knight Batman completely maxed out, and we had just enough capsules to do it. So, all the way from level 1, Arkham Knight Batman is currently level 60. So now, to celebrate, we're going to do a little bit of arena with our level 60 Arkham Knight Batman. So you can see that we use all of our pips. So, my highest threat team currently, 265,000 threat. And let's just do it. Let's see if we can get a 300,000 threat team. Now, Arkham Knight Batman, we're going to level up his stun bomb. And you can see it goes from a 2-second stun all the way up to, I think it's 5 seconds at level 60 or 4.95. I could check my Batman and show you. So yes, we did it. Arkham Knight Batman is level 60. Make a screenshot, post it on Reddit. Let people be heard that he finally did something with Arkham Knight Batman. I'll give you guys a few seconds afterwards, and you guys can show it off. Finally, about time is right. Look at the chat go nuts with Arkham Knight Batman level 60. We're at 58,945 threat. And yes, you do get threat for leveling up your special. So we're at a level 20 stun bomb. Now keep in mind, Predator Batman's stun bomb is going to do 100% more damage because his upgrade. So I think Enraged Bane actually has more threat than Arkham Knight Batman. So this is actually like a top 3 matchup here. So our stun bomb is currently at level 30. I don't think I can get it to level 35, but yeah, that's why I think the credit missions are totally worth doing. Looks like we are going to be able to get it to level 35. So we have a 3.7 second stun. Arkham Knight Batman stun is 4.95 seconds, which is absolutely stupid. Now, why is my threat down? We actually picked up 24% armor piercing on basic attacks. I think that's an amazing talent. And is it worth picking up armor piercing? You better believe it. Just like it's worth picking up unblockable. 307,000 threat. We're actually getting up there. So we're going to fight this 307,000 threat team. Yes, I know there's a horrific scarecrow. Ask me if I give a shit. Over 1,300 capsules, Arkham Knight Batman hit level 60. Look at the damage from that armor piercing. 900 damage on a basic attack. That's basic attack shredding through that health. Let's get rid of the big threat.
You can do better.
And you can see the difference the armor piercing makes having one attack with armor piercing. Huge boon there. You're critting for 1,000 damage with a basic attack. That's just insane. And at 24%, it goes off a lot more than you think. Look at that range attack hitting for 50. Batman eliminated. And down goes Suicide Squad Harley Quinn. Arkham Knight Batman doing some work. Actually, I don't even worry about... Here's the thing with the Stun Bomb. Stun Bomb does not armor pierce. It does do a lot of damage, but the strength of Predator Batman is actually in his Special 1, not his Special 2. So, for anybody who thinks that Predator Batman is going to benefit from Arkham Knight Batman, in practice, it's not really going to. Let's fight EK Gypsy. And we'll try to show off what I'm talking about. Let's see if we can tag out and not do some damage right away. This obviously works better with Emerald Green Lantern, but I don't have him in the roster. So there's Arkham Knight Batman. Alright, so let's stun. You can see about 5,000 damage on Robin. I think he's got a lot of defense. So now watch when I do that. 14,000 damage. So, again, as I've said, now against low defense opponents, yes, it does make a difference. But when it comes to high defense, you want to use the armor-piercing Special 1. That's not saying it can't do damage. You can still do damage. But the strengthened Predator Batman is not the Stun Bomb. You want to use the armor piercing as much as possible. What's going on, Jason Voorhees? How you doing? I need help with my best cards in the game. Blade Master Robin, Warrior Queen, Wonder Woman, Emerald Green Lantern, is 2 stars. Is there a way I can make him stronger? Blade Master Robin you can get in 512 Heroic. Farm 324 Heroic for Emerald Green Lantern. Alright, Jessica Cruz. Let's do that one. And as far as Warrior Queen Wonder Woman goes, you're probably going to have to take level up offers. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 is where you want to go. Storm Rage, what's going on? So yes, having one ability with armor piercing is really good. Unblockable is good. It's not as good as armor piercing, but having one armor piercing talent is godlike. Let's get Arkham Knight Batman in. And you can see Scarecrow does have a lot of defense. That did nothing to Predator Batman. I don't know why.
There's no place to hide.
Down goes Wonder Woman. Horrific Scarecrow back in. He's going to get wiped out.
Now do you feel fear?
I think we need to end this fight in style. Special 3 does not take out Enraged Bane. Guy's got some defense.
No.
Yes, we were just messing around there.
This isn't your best.
Yes, on somebody like Batman, you definitely want to have armor piercing. Armor piercing, one of the most important stats in the game. And yes, 3 million does not even give you Elite 1. Fuck you, NetherRealm. If you like this video showing off Arkham Knight Batman finally hitting level 60, please give this video a like rating, comment, subscribe, share this video amongst your friends, and as a favor, check out my other Injustice 2 videos playlist, Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch, which are all HollywoodShono. And NetherRealm, I really hope to see patch 1.7 not be an absolute piece of shit like patch 1.6 has been. Have a wonderful day, kids.
www.youtube.com/HollywoodShono. Subscribe, bitches!